Welcome back, Seth Bling here, and you're listening to The Shaft.
Can't sleep, gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in The Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 101, recorded on September 30th, 2012. I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton. And today we have somebody awesome on the show, Seth Bling!
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. He says, welcome, Dead Workers Party, to The Shaft. I am Seth
Welcome
Bling.
back,
I'm your host.
That's it.
Seth Bling. Seth Bling's here.
Seth Bling here. That's it.
Bling.
Sweet. Well, so it's been a while. We've talked you up on the show many times, and a lot of people have suggested you. And but we actually knew about your existence sometime last year when we did the Rock'em Sock'em Robots map playthrough.
Right, yeah.
Which was your design. And I don't know if... Did you expect anybody to actually play it and, like, make a video on it or anything? Or were you just like, what is this weird crap?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I expected that. That was pretty amusing. I was definitely really proud of that one. Like, I know it's just something like little tiny, it's like 20 blocks or something, but
Yeah.
I was really proud of that one. So, but yeah, I was really happy to see that you guys took it and did something cool with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's those simple little things that often make the most difference. I mean, you've done the grand, I will make a machine that changes the map in your hand thing.
Yeah.
That will overwhelm you. But sometimes it's the little simple things that you build that are sometimes the most elegant. What kind of inspires you to build these things?
I don't know. I get ideas. Sometimes they're good ideas, and then I make. It's like it's a creative process. Can't ask me like how do I be creative?
Yeah. Do you feel that it's like that it's kind of your artistic creativity to come up with these things, or is it just you tinkering and being weird?
It's like a combination of artistic creativity and engineering, I would say. I often have a vision for what I want to make, and sometimes it's doable, sometimes it's not, but I have a good intuition for what is doable, and I kind of have that engineering experience to know how to actually get there. So it's like, yeah, part art, part engineering. It's definitely both.
What do you do in your real life?
Well, nowadays I'm actually a full-time YouTuber. Let's see, about 5 months ago, I left my job at Microsoft, and I was a programmer for 3 years before that.
You were at Microsoft?
Yep.
Did you do a really dramatic exit? Like, did you blow up the printer and say, I'm out?
Not quite. I mean, I actually enjoyed working there. It wasn't it was an amicable parting of ways, but I definitely there were some people who didn't really quite understand what I was leaving, like why I was leaving Microsoft. They're like, "Oh, you're working for Google on like their YouTube platform." No, not quite. So, yeah.
And you did stuff for Xbox, right?
Yeah, I worked on Xbox for about a year, doing some prototyping. I also, please don't throw Rotten Tomatoes at me. I worked on Internet Explorer for Xbox a little bit, but yeah, that was fun.
Well,
And we had Notch on the show last week, and he was talking about you.
yeah.
That's right.
So
That was cool.
How does that feel like, having the guy who makes the game that you're making these awesome inventions for and doing videos for, like, talking about you?
I mean, it definitely makes my day anytime he like mentions anything that has to do with me. He's tweeted out some of my videos that I think he saw them on Reddit. Last year, actually about a year ago, just before Minecon, he commented on one of my Reddit posts with one of my videos saying like, "This is awesome. I really like what you do," and like, because I had mentioned a few of the other videos that I did, so like I knew that he I mean, we're both programmers. We have sort of a similar sense of humor, I think, and I think we can kind of connect. But it's still incredibly difficult to get any share of Notch's time.
Yeah.
We
He's
have
such a busy guy.
We have
So-
no idea what you're
so,
talking
like,
about there. No clue what you mean at all. 100 episodes into a show.
Yeah, but just to like finally have the kind of pull that I can actually get Notch to remember my name. That feels so good. That day really was really nice.
Yeah. Awesome. And so for those who might not know who Seth Bling is, so you do inventions and creations and things with Redstone, and also beyond Redstone, which you use. You've found a lot of really cool creative ways of manipulating MC edit filters, which is really fun to see. Weird things that you can do with that. Of course, Sky Grid was a creation of Seth Bling's, and that's a good, weird, kind of very trippy to play. It's like, whoa, it's really
Gives some people headaches apparently, which I don't I don't really understand. I don't like get a headache from watching a YouTube video, but a lot of people say they get headaches from that map, which is
Yeah, well, without depth of field, it's kind of difficult to see what's close and what's far. So when you're playing, all of the blocks kind of merge together, and you have no way to, you have no relationship, like spatial. So it's very kind of, but that's what makes it fun. I mean, so.
Did you take No Exit and Sart as your inspiration for Skygrid?
no exit and what?
Jean-Paul Sartre. I'm sorry, I'm going literary.
No.
You done went
I don't
literary.
know. I was my inspiration was more Skyblock. I mean that's where the sky part comes from in Skygrid. It was Skyblock, and then there was a Reddit post about a year ago that or maybe less, but that had basically the same pattern, but it was just all made out of stone. And I thought it was a really cool pattern. I wanted to see if I could do something interesting with it, and then I realized that by changing it into random blocks, you could make an interesting survival map, and it actually was a much better survival map than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be kind of something neat, but it'd be impractical. But it's actually I don't play much survival Minecraft, and I actually played that one for a few hours just because I thought it was fun.
Well, it's got this kind of snowball thing. I mean, there's this incredible difficulty right at the beginning, and then once you get a little bit built, then you start getting a taste of what Minecraft is in a normal world, and you want more of it. Like it's got really good carrots and sticks built into it.
Carrots and sticks.
Yes, carrots and sticks.
Our journeys.
Whoa, it's that kind of show.
It is. It is.
So yeah, I think we're all a little bit doomed because most of our journeys involved pandas this week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pandas. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, other than working on Minecraft videos this week, I haven't touched the game.
Yeah. And what Minecraft videos did you work on?
I put out the library. I finished putting out the travel episodes that we did with Eat Blah.
And that's Ron Smalik's The Library, the dropper. Was there like 80 different dropper maps in there or something like that?
It was a ton.
Yeah, it's like 48, I think. I think there's 52 or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, like 52 billion.
But I was encountering some fun stuff in that I had to refilm. What some people don't know about DWP videos, Eric does this too, is that sometimes we go in and we refilm stuff that didn't quite match what we would like to see from the output that we get in the game.
All the time.
And in this particular case, when we finished, and Brent is so enthralled he's leaving the room. When we finished the last section of the library, I had to go, and we were in a bit of a hurry to get out, and so we missed some of the filming. So I had to go in and refilm it. But then, there's all kinds of little things that you forget when you're making these videos. Like, well, wait a minute. If I don't have the same things that Eric had in his hand
Say inventory has to match up. Yeah.
Inventory has to match up, okay? And then additionally, like, my Fraps was showing the frame rate in the corner when I filmed. And then...
Yeah, that's right.
And then, like, when I... And there's one thing that the rest of... Sure, I'll take one. And there's one thing that, like... So anyway, long story short is that I ended up having to play through the end of this thing, like, 20 times. And I had to do it on single player, like, set up as LAN mode. So I had game mode commands and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of a pain in the butt. And then, other than that, you put out a video this week that I had actually forgotten we had done that one.
Destiny! So Destiny is a little bit of an older adventure map, but we had a lot of fun with it, and episode 1 is up right now. And talking about refilming, after you've played the game, I refilmed the intro as Wes, and
yes, I noticed.
I had a little black sleeve instead of white sleeve. Oops, nobody notices those details, I don't think.
I don't think they do either. I think you just roll with it.
But I was laughing when you shouted, you shook your head.
Yeah, like, hamming it up, man, hamming it up. So anyway, yeah, so we have some new adventures this week, and yeah. So, what'd you do this week, Brent? Are you been playing Pandas?
Pretty much Pandas. I've been actually also trying to get in touch with some people to get on the show, and I made the mistake of asking the probably some of the biggest ones we've had on before, the guys from the Yogscast. And the thing is, when you're asking someone like Yogscast, you got to give them like some time, like here's some openings. But when you give them those openings, you don't really want to give openings to other people that then if they take it, you've got to go, we got to bump you because we got Yogscast. Like, we don't want to be those jerks, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's Yogscast. Sorry, you see where you stand on the ladder now.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
hard.
So, I haven't been booking anyone else, and we got word today that they're just super busy right now and don't ever want to do our show again. And no,
They didn't
say that. They didn't say that. They're just really busy, and they've got a lot of stuff
I was
going
like,
on.
what?
So I'm going to start trying to reach out to some other people that see if we can get booked up.
Like
for
lesser,
the-
lower down on the ladder is what you're saying,
then
right?
Yogscast.
Well, see if we can get Notch again, maybe. Yogscast, yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing this week, and the rest has been Pandas. Like I kind of stopped playing WoW for almost, I don't know, probably a year. Like after doing the last expansion, and this one is just a lot better, and I'm enjoying it. So I'd say I've kind of put everything else down and been just doing that.
You think this one's better?
Yeah.
I think Cataclysm?
Yeah.
I think it's the best one they've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, really. Story.
How far are you along in the story?
I'm 88.
Okay.
I've got 2, maybe 3 zones left.
I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah.
But Minecraft-wise, I played it on Mine Z again.
I saw that. It was funny. I saw that you got on the stream, and I went and to check it out, I didn't see you on the stream. I knew you were going to be doing Friday gaming, and I went to the stream and put it on, and it said offline, and I was like, oh crap! Evidently, I didn't sit there long enough. Sometimes it says offline for a little while, and then it'll power up. Oh
yeah.
And so I was like, oh, he's not streaming tonight. And I was not in a good mood, and I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. I'm not, And then all of a sudden,
was
that after we played, or?
Yeah, probably after, yeah.
And then I didn't get the Twitch email till like 12:30 at night.
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
but Mine Z is still Mine Z. You log in, you get it like 50 people around you. Oh my god, and it's just still weird. Yeah. Well, I killed myself. I jumped off a tower and ended it all.
Did you see the video of you doing that?
I did. Somebody filmed it and was
this
like,
is what happens to Eric when he plays Mine Z. Is that the tweet I saw about it?
Yeah.
I think it was. So, Seth, have you played Mine Z at all?
Nope.
Any interest at all?
I don't know.
The thing is, there's not really much to do. It's just kind of a playground. You just kind of go.
I've considered playing Daisy, but I don't know.
Daisy.
I'm
good stuff.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest, kind of survival Minecraft player. So
right. True.
I mean, it's a little bit different than that, but maybe.
Well, what you been working on this week? You got any new current projects?
Yeah, I mean, so I basically the last few weeks I've been doing a lot of Minecraft. So, but this week I actually I basically spent this week launching my new website. So
Right.
that's SethBling.com. You can visit it on your free time if you'd like.
Oh,
Yay.
But
looking right now.
Basically, it's sure. It's basically I have all my downloads for all the everything I've ever made is up for download there. All my MC Edit filters, all my worlds.
Oh, very cool.
Got
That's
some
a
blog
good idea.
posts, some stuff I'm doing. Like I announced that I was on, going to be on this podcast. I actually, one of the main reasons I wanted to have a website though was, like I said before, I'm a programmer, so I want to try making like little mini games outside of Minecraft basically by programming. So I want to have a place to put those. So I made like one little, like it's not even really a game. It's just like balls bouncing around and you click on them, and but it's kind of amusing. Some people have
I saw that. It was like they split,
Yeah.
and they keep splitting, and there's like physics. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, but I want to just play around with stuff like that and see what I can do. So,
Nice.
yeah, I mean, I've been launching the website all week.
And then like people can take your games and do like let's plays and stuff.
If they want.
You got 119 comments on your request for suggestions for the Team Fortress 2 map. 119 comments on
Oh,
your
yeah.
website.
Yeah.
So about that, the TF2 map, are you making revisions and updating this thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, especially basically like I'm talking with Dinnerbone fairly regularly nowadays because he wants the input of map makers. I also have a lot of bugs that I share with him.
Oh, nice.
And so we kind of have some back and forth on map making features, and a lot of them happen to be useful in the Team Fortress map. He just added like custom potions, and I made a video about that yesterday. And you can do some crazy things with those. So I'll be adding like instead of the spy gets like right now he gets invisibility when he spawns for like 30 seconds, but really it'd be a lot better if he could drink an invisibility potion for 10 seconds, so that he can activate and deactivate his cloak like he can in the actual game. So that's possible now. I can make a 10-second invisibility potion. So that's going to go in. The scout is going to get a jump boost potion to act like his double jump. There's going to be some cool stuff getting added. And there's more. There's more features that will be helpful to the Team Fortress map. So
cool.
It's like I want to keep it up to date because it's actually some of the most fun I've had doing Minecraft PvP. And I think it's something that will continue to be fun into future updates and get better and better.
Something that I recommended a long time ago, and obviously nobody listens to me, but they listen to you because I saw the potion video. I was very impressed. Your custom potion video. I think what they need to put into the game are some like generic gaming tools, like a tag mechanic or a flag carrying mechanic. Or basically don't make a game in Minecraft. Just give map makers the tools to use a bunch of things to come up with their own games.
Yeah.
Oh, like an API or like a framework?
Well, no, I mean like you could have a block that will change colors if you stand on it.
Well, the modding API is going to take care of a lot of that, but
Okay.
there is actually. So I've talked to Dinnerbone about stuff like this because I obviously want these tools too. He doesn't want to have a built-in team mechanic in the game, but I will be making a video in the next couple days showing how you can kind of cobble one together.
Yeah.
With some of the existing features, and I think it should make for some really cool team-based mechanics.
See, why wouldn't he want there to be a flag for teams? I mean, that way you could have PvP events where the teams are defined and you can't hurt. You can't have friendly fire.
I'm not sure. But he usually has really good justifications for the choices that he makes, and he talks with the other people at Mojang. So I usually don't question him because when I do question him, he always has a good answer. So I just leave it as it is.
Do you want me to hang up right now?
Hang on right now. So Wes, when you say a flag, like basically giving somebody, like say, I can change your flag to be a number 3, and Brent over here is a 1.
Yeah.
But then the question is like you would need some if-thens, like if your flag is 3, then do something. And where do you do that? Like there's no interface for that, right?
Command blocks. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
Yeah, secrets are
I'm gonna
awesome.
making a video. I mean, it's basically a feature that Dinnerbone sneaked in. He sneaked in a couple features to the 39 week 39 snapshot, and he's told me about a couple of them. I don't know if he's told me everything because he's always got more up his sleeve. But the XP command can now give and take levels. That's something that you can just. If you just type XP, you can see the syntax for that. Command blocks can interact with that now, and they can tell if a player has a certain level.
Okay.
So I'll be making a video on how to actually do that. But basically, you can say give everyone on the red team level 1, give everyone on the blue team level 2, and then you can teleport entire teams around and do stuff like if somebody presses a button, teleport them somewhere to check if they're on team 1 because the teleport won't work if they're on team 2. Stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So there are some things you can do, and I'm gonna explain how to do that.
But like you know, my idea was that if you created a bunch of like game mechanics and don't define the game, what that would do is it would allow people to come up with good Minecraft specific gaming events. For instance, if you had some kind of tag feature where all you had to do was tag somebody else, and it, maybe you could make like a flag football thing where each person has 2 flags on them, and if they get tagged twice while they're holding a quote unquote ball, they get tackled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can get complicated pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
I think I think we need more low level functions, right? Because you're talking, it's kind of high level to say that here's a set of rules, put that into the game officially. Well, if you give us enough low level functions, then we can just make that happen, right?
Yeah. It's tricky to decide where to continue to add that sort of low-level functionality versus just waiting for the API and allowing developers to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah. And it sounds like things like teams. There's always already a way to do it. So why put in?
Yeah, it's a little bit
Another way
hacky,
to
but
Yeah, it is.
But
It's
yeah.
very hacky from what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I am level 1. You are level 2.
Yeah.
It's like the prisoner.
And you are level news.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
Do.
And the nose.
Do. By the way,
Yes?
did we want to talk about our delightful sponsors? You think that might be a good idea?
Never again.
Never
Yes,
again.
right now.
Never again.
Right now.
Never again. Oh,
Are
sorry.
you following the doc? Oh, yes, those sponsors.
Yeah, the
Of
ones at
course.
the beginning that we just totally skipped because we were too
Yeah.
busy talking to Seth.
Sure.
I'm a really interesting guy, so I
It's
don't
true.
blame you.
I'll vouch for you.
And also, I think Dinnerbone is in the chat room. So I want to
Is
say
he really?
hi. If that is
Hey!
if that is the real Dinnerbone, then hello and welcome.
Please stand up. Please
And-
stand up. So our first individual sponsor comes from 79Shiv97, who says, anyone,
Hello, children.
cat
Heart.
face.
Oh, that is cat. I love that heart, yeah.
Yep. And then our next individual sponsor is Grant050, who says,
Minecraft. So much room for activities.
is that like lascivious? You gave that kind of a dirty sound.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
give
Purpose?
everything dirty sounds.
Oh, weird.
Okay. So then we got a server sponsor from an individual. This was from Lego Lad, who said,
We are going to MonCon. What should we bring you?
"Oh, that's a good question."
A suitcase with the 3 of us in it. Yes.
How about a lock of Jeb's hair? Or beard. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
I can just see Lego Lad running up. Snip. Our next sponsor is The Watershed. They are with us again. That's a survival RPG world, and you can visit them at mc-thewatershed.net.
And these guys had sent an email their message actually said, read the emails, and I could find no emails anywhere in any account. So I put their message from last week.
Okay.
They're welcome to email me, Brent.
Yes.
At Dead Workers.
And we'll bring you up.
And also, they made a really nice 100 tribute on their server.
Did
with
they?
the sign and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it was real
cool.
nice, yeah.
That's awesome. Next, we've got creepercraft.us, who says,
Like survival? Tired of normal servers? Join Creepercraft, and that's www.creepercraft.us.
And then we have the Lord Bones, who does weekly Minecraft videos featuring the power of kings. And on Sunday, Tunnels Through Time.
Saturday.
Does that say Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh, that does say Saturday. My eyes are
Saturday.
gone. I need to start bringing my glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, you can also go to youtube.com/DanBicious. Weekly Let's Plays, currently doing Black Mesa Source, and that's Dan and then Bicious, Bitious.
I've been meaning to play that. I downloaded it like the day it came out, and I was going to stream it, and I just have never done it.
I'm over that game, and I didn't even play it.
Really?
Yeah. Stuck in Panda Town.
And last, we've got Minecraftier.net, the community server. Minecraftier is minecraftier.net. And it's a fantastic medium active server with factions, townie, and creative.
So it sounds like a lot of fun.
Is townie a mod?
Factions, Townie.
Probably.
I don't know.
I'm thinking
I
factions.
think so.
You
It
can always
sounds
go to
like one.
minecrafter.net and see if
Minecraftier.
you're Minecraftier.net. Minecraft.
So is that Minecraft?
It's not just Minecrafty, it's Minecraftier.
Yes. But
They
it's not the
are.
Minecraftiest.
Oh, yes. It's
Someone's
not white there.
buying that domain
Seth
right now.
Bling is the Minecraftiest
Yes.
of them all.
At SethBling. Is it .com?
.com.
SethBling.com.
.com.
It's the craftiest. All right, so let's get into some news action. We got the Southpaw snapshot 12W39A and B
On Saturday?
on South
Sunday?
Park on Saturday. So we have A and B. So this week the Minecraft dev team put in some serious effort to fix a long-standing issue: the lighting glitches. Apparently, many of the blocks which weren't previously lit are now looking much better. And Captain Sparkles did a pretty good lighting video, kind of showing what was impossible to do in previous snapshots
I missed that
versions,
one.
and then showing how light can pass through just different things, and so
Oh, cool.
it's pretty
I'll
cool.
have to look that one up.
Except I think they're kind of rolling back some of the lighting changes, though.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's causing a lot of lag in certain circumstances.
Oh, I see. Well,
So-
it's being worked on, and we appreciate it. So it's
For sure.
and we know that the sound did the same thing. It kind of rolled back, like a lot of the sounds changed, and then reeled it back in for snapshot 39A. Was it 39A or the one?
Well, there was a lot of unnecessary creaking. I think. I think there was an
climbing
overload.
the ladder.
There was an overload of creaking.
The ladder. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, it was a little noisy, but
Yeah.
but hey, that's a snapshot. I love snapshots for that reason. You get to see this stuff that may or may not be in the game. So.
When you get some community feedback before you actually commit to putting it out of full release. Yeah.
That's what these snapshots are good for.
Yeah, good stuff.
So they also added in the custom potions that Seth was talking about.
Yes, custom potions.
And
Very
some
cool.
more features, which will be forthcoming.
Wow, very
But
cool.
I was really impressed with the potions, and I think you were getting a kick out of your own potion silliness while you were doing
Yeah,
that
well,
video.
I made that video. I just put the potions in the dispensers. I didn't actually test them before I made the video. A couple of them I tested, but the mining fatigue potion was just hilarious.
Yes.
Just like swinging your pickaxe so slowly, and it was really funny.
awesome.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. I'm really excited about that stuff.
Speaking of finding good stuff in stuff, well, there's more Minecraft Easter eggs. Borderlands 2 recently had one, but so does Torchlight 2. Within Act 3, the Sundered Battlefield is the home to Notch's mine, inside which can be found numerous creepers, together with blocky swords as loot. And there's a whole Kotaku article containing a video.
Yeah, so I've been playing Torchlight 2, but before Pandas came out, of course.
Yeah.
And but you have to be pretty high level. It's in Act 3, so you have to really play. You can't just jump into it. Because I want to jump in.
And I assume it's not in the demo.
No, it's only a full game. But you actually get the sword, and it's actually a really good, decent sword. But there's actually creepers and stuff. I mean, it's really kind of it's Minecraft.
I wonder if you have to get permission for that. I wonder if they called up Notch and said, "We want to use creepers in our game as a homage to you."
Yeah.
Or if you could,
Notch seems to love the idea of using other works to improve your own works. I don't
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he would have a problem with anything like that.
Yeah, but I wonder
ever.
if the legal departments had to, you know what I mean? Like,
I think Notch maybe is his legal department until he actually gets into trouble.
Yeah.
And then he calls his lawyer friends up and goes, "Hey, help me out with this one because
And you
they
gotta
don't want
be-
to play Quake."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he will defeat you. But there's been a ton of Minecraft Easter eggs. Is anybody going to make a video showing them all? Should we do that?
that would be kind of cool.
Because, like,
yeah.
I mean, it
That'd be a
keeps,
good idea. Yeah.
it keeps going and going. Like the copter game, remember? What was it called? It was the old... It's the
Choplifter?
remake Choplifter
Was it
or something like
Choplifter or
that.
something like that?
Uplifter,
But anyway, yeah, there was
Uplifter
like
2.
Minecraft
3D
Island
or
or something, and
And
you
then
could
there
go
was-
and rescue Steve.
There was one in Skyrim. You got to the
Yes.
top of this mountain, and there was the notched pickaxe.
That's right, yeah. So, I don't know.
Super Meat Boy has Steve, right?
Does it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a character. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that's an old Easter egg. That's like probably one of the first Minecraft Easter eggs.
that might be. That's true. But anyway, so okay, so that's cool. And what else is here? Wes?
Next, we've got that. I missed this actual discussion. I caught this at the tail end of it. Notch evidently lashed out at Microsoft again. So he on Thursday he tweeted out that Microsoft he got an email from Microsoft wanting to help certify Minecraft for Win 8. And he told them to stop trying to ruin the PC as an open platform. And he continued on his rant and said, "I would rather have Minecraft not run on Windows 8 at all than play along. Maybe we can convince a few people not to switch to Win 8 that way."
It's harsh.
And however, some of the consequences are that now some websites are promoting the idea that Minecraft won't work on Windows 8, which is of course untrue. But yeah,
It just won't have certification.
yeah. But
The certification, all the certification means is that like you have a clean uninstall and that alt tabbing works and like a couple other things like that. And like I think it just like it doesn't bring up the dialogue when you open up the program. Like that's all the certification means. And it's
Okay.
hilarious to see this big deal being made out of that.
So how do you? I mean, it's a Java app. It's using Java runtime libraries, right?
Yeah, but there's a launcher too, right? And there's
Yeah.
an install. I mean, the install is
okay, I see.
from the launcher, but so currently Minecraft doesn't have a clean uninstall, right? You kind of have to delete the folder, but you have to do that manually. That's not really.
yeah.
So
Right.
it's not technically up to the standard of a lot of other programs in that way.
Okay.
It's a small thing.
But at the same time,
blew
like
up.
this might be going a little far. I mean, I like Notch. I like the stance he's taken. I like what he's focusing on here. But at the same time, like if really all it's doing is making sure that it accurately alt tabs and stuff out and things like that,
Yeah.
submitting his program to say it's certified with Win 8, it doesn't seem like really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's.
I'm behind you, Notch. Screw S.
Yeah.
So when the conversation comes up about who you're inviting to Minecon, remember
That I have a opinion and I don't kowtow to you.
That's right, and I will kowtow all day long. And anyway, so speaking of that, Moshang's hired more people. Friday they hired Jonathan Poljo at Eldrone.
Probably
Wow.
well said.
Yeah.
Huh? Is that horrible? Is that
Probably Jonathan or something.
Jonathan
Yes.
at Eldrone, I think is the safest thing to say. As artist for 10 to the Sea. They were so impressed by his artwork on Friday, just in the interview, they hired him on the spot. He starts Monday.
Wow. Sweet.
Awesome.
So we're going to see what he's going to put in the sea.
He's a pixel wizard.
Okay, there's more stories. We can move on.
Okay, so 4J Studios has revealed more about the upcoming 1.8.2 version of the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. Do you ever play on the Xbox, Seth?
No.
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 It
No,
seem-
I'm a PC gamer.
Yeah.
if you call me a gamer, I'm a PC gamer.
Yeah.
I know I worked at Xbox. I wasn't even working on the anything that had to do with games when I worked there. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically they published a bunch of information regarding their upcoming release, but no word on the release date. And among the other features, users of the new version will have the ability to name their saves, as well as use the super flat option to create worlds. So, and now one thing that this version is doing different than the PC version is that it will enable you to protect your world against griefing, including the ability to disable fire spread, TNT explosions, and it'll have a trust player option, which prevents other players from building or destroying blocks.
That's pretty neat.
I want that in the PC version.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Interesting. So why would it appear on the Xbox? I mean, I guess there's... I don't know. I guess griefing is an issue, but still, I mean, you wouldn't invite people. You would.
Yeah, but you can whitelist your servers on a PC.
Right. You can also on an Xbox, right?
You can?
The whitelist is the party that you invite, right? I mean, I don't think you can, and I don't know this for sure, but I don't think you can open a public server on an Xbox and just have any old random person come in.
No, you can't.
So.
Well,
So I don't know. I don't know that the griefing. It's like if you've invited friends that are griefers, like now they can't grief you. Yeah. But get some different friends.
maybe it's different than that. Oh wait, is it trust on or off, or is it like certain blocks?
It's trust on or off.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
But you could bring strangers in.
That's stupid. But
you could bring strangers in to look at your creations.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe if they had it like per area or something, that like maybe if you wanted your friends to be able to play and build and stuff, but maybe that you don't want them to wreck your home.
Oh, I see.
Right,
Yeah.
that I could see that, but yeah,
Proximity.
to me, your on or off is if you're joining the server.
Yeah.
But
So 14 Anthony 7095 in the chat room says your friends can freely join your Minecraft on Xbox.
Oh, I see. So if they just see you're playing, they can jump in.
Yeah.
But then you would be up to you to hurry up and flip that switch.
And
it's probably default off, maybe.
And Rossell says that friends can join. So, like, let's say I'm playing.
That's an issue.
I'm playing, and Brent shows up, and his little griefer son is on another Xbox, and he decides to come into my server and grief it, even though I might trust Brent. That little Jake.
I'm gonna drive him by your house this afternoon just so he can poop on your front doorstep.
Poop on it.
just letting you know when you find the flaming bag of poop who it came from.
That's a house griefer.
So anyway, you can set your world to private. So I don't know.
One thing I think is awesome, regardless of the changes, is how much is being done with the 360 versions. I mean, think about like TF2 when it was like, why is TF2 not getting this kind of love, right?
Yeah.
Like that seems like the excuses make. Oh well, they're going to make us charge for this or that. Well, Minecraft isn't, right?
Yeah.
You don't get to charge for these updates, do you?
I don't know. It might have been.
On my butt?
It might have been in the contract they signed. Maybe Notch was able to argue in ways that Valve wasn't able to.
That's true.
Which would baffle me, but
yeah, that wouldn't make much sense.
But I don't know.
True.
So
they have sold 4 million
copies
of the Xbox version.
That is a lot.
And
of the Xbox version.
Yeah, we completely forgot to put that link up on our website to buy Minecraft on the Xbox.
Hey, yeah, we should do that.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
A little late now, but anyway. So, Paradise Decay, a good friend of ours, has gone viral once again with his Hoth. The Battle for Hoth. Have y'all seen this?
Yes.
Pretty sweet.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty epic. Let's see, 2 months of set building, 6 days of filming, and he's got over 100,000 views since its YouTube release on Tuesday. So Kotaku, Joystick, PC Gamer, Game Informer, Curse, and Prima Games are among the website heaping praise on the Minecraft Star Wars fan who recreated the epic battle scene without the use of any mods or special effects.
Yeah, it's impressive. And when I first saw it, I thought that it wasn't Paradise Decay, and I'm like, whoa, somebody's trying to one-up them. Because we've been friends with Paradise Decay in a while. I know we need to get him on the show, and we still haven't
play his map.
play all his maps and stuff. But anyway, I thought it was just somebody who knows. I didn't know. But then to see it was him, it's like, okay, cool. But anyway, congrats, and go check that out.
So, also, someone else we want to get on the show, Kurt J. Mack, Far Lands or Bust, Season 4, pushing for 100K. Last, he got like, what, 71,000, something like that? Total amount he's achieved is 82,000. So, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to hit this 100K mark, but go help out anyway. It's off to a flying start with over 1,000 donated at the Firelands or Bust website, which we will, of course, link to in the show notes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Wow.
This last one I added. Do you remember the Dicecraft game from Minecon that
Yeah.
our friends at Fun to 11 were? They were trying to get Notch to allow them to theme their board game after Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
And we sat in the bar and played their game. They had a really interesting little creation. And they were actually in the booth with us, at the Lethal Drive booth with us and Wondercraft.
Yeah.
And so they evidently, Mojang decided to let their licensing go to bigger companies. So they have rebranded it as Castle Dice. But they still did have Wondercraft do a lot of the art in it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's Wondercraft art as well as some other art, and Dicecraft is now up as a Kickstarter. And if you want to go check that out, these are good friends of ours that were at Minecon.
Yeah.
I've had Luke Peterschmidt, one of the people who worked on the game, at Fun to 11 on Core Elements, if you want to go check out that episode. But I'll put a link to the Castle Dice Kickstarter in the show notes.
Castle Dice. Get your Minecraft board game on.
So for there's no
I mean,
Minecraft.
it's not really Minecraft. They had to rename.
But it was going to be.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was dead on. I mean, it was looking good and playing well and everything when we saw it. And it's in November or whatever.
You know something else that doesn't have Minecraft in it, but it should.
What?
There should be some storytelling read to us on Audible about Minecraft.
Yes.
And I'm sure someone's on the way to doing that. So to get prepared, I want each and every one of you to go out today and go to audibletrial.com/theshaft and get your free trial. It's a 1-month free trial with a free book with over 100,000 titles. And be ready for when the first Minecraft novel comes out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was real smooth, Brent.
I was wondering if there already was one, like if somebody had written something about Minecraft and had put it out. So I did a search for Audible and Minecraft, and we're the second result.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Sir Destroy says 50 Shades of Minecraft.
well,
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Don't put your block there.
Okay, I'm on
Please.
Audible right now, and I'm doing a search for Minecraft. Oh, nothing comes up. I don't know really what I
What a shame.
expected, but
I don't really know what you expected either.
but anyway, so that's audibletrial.com/theshaft. Go get yourself a free book on us, and they'll give you a 30-day trial, and there's some sweet stuff on there. So go check it out.
You know what else has sweet stuff in it?
What?
Listener contributions. Listener contributions. Listener contributions. Listener contributions.
Ermagerd bumpers.
Yeah. Okay, listener contributions. And this portion here, we're going to read a bunch of questions that are directed to Seth. Also, we are monitoring our Twitter at the Shaft Podcast. If you send a question with hashtag AskSeth, we will consider it. If it doesn't totally offend anybody, or if it's not racist or hateful.
And we'll go ahead and do one of those from Twitter. We already got one from the Ninja Otter, who asked Seth, what do you think of a /place command to place blocks, especially with command blocks?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's reasonable. There's like, I think when 1.4 hits and we have a version of Bucket for that, then you'll have all these world edit commands that are going to be accessible with the command blocks, and so with Bucket you'll be able to do that. I of course always design my stuff for vanilla games, so it'd be pretty cool. I mean, there's some other ways you can do that sort of thing with. I recently did a video about how to use mob spawners to spawn blocks, and but it could be cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is a question from your website on your I'm going to be on the Shaft podcast thread. If you had created Minecraft instead of Notch, what would you have done differently in the game?
That's like a question I can't answer because I'm not sure I could have designed Minecraft. like half the fun I have with Minecraft is the fact that there's all these features that come completely out of left field that I don't expect. Like, Redstone? Like, where did that come from? I have no idea. So to answer your question, if I were to design Minecraft instead of Notch, it would be terrible and no one would play it. I mean, it would be a completely different game. Like, I think a lot of what we see in the game now is his footprint, his signature, and Jeb's signature, and Dinnerbone's signature, and you know, there's a couple other people, but a lot of the content just comes from these wild imaginations. I've made games before, and I made in high school. I spent like all of high school making a text game, and it was way different than Minecraft. It had some scripting stuff in it, and it had some other stuff. But
did you get eFlask? Did you do
Get
that?
eFlask.
Get eFlask. Yeah, that was the type of thing.
What'd you write it in?
C++. I wrote it all from scratch. 25,000 lines of code.
Wow.
Yeah, that was in high school.
That's pretty cool.
It would probably be a lot less lines of code now, to be honest, because I actually know how to program. But
That's true. I wrote a couple in Pascal.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an oldie, huh? Anyway. All right, so...
I got another one here from your website, and then that'll be all. This is I think this is a very in-depth question. It says, how do you figure all that stuff out?
Yeah, this better be a good answer, too. I've been waiting for this all day.
I'll tell you how. Science.
Yes.
Science. And I'm actually half serious. I think a lot of what I do, especially earlier on with my channel, was actually science. I would make videos where I would set up experiments and run them, try and figure out what would cause when you notice a little weird effect. A lot of people notice these weird effects and then they don't think anything of them. And sometimes I'll go that extra mile and actually do experiments, figure out what's going on there. That's where a lot of the coolest stuff comes from. Stuff like the maps, the displays on the maps, block update detectors. I didn't invent that. Etho came up with that. Everyone had seen the kind of stuff that Etho was talking about. He was the first one to really nail down the science behind it. And it actually is interesting to think we're kind of like doing science and peer review, and like we're discovering the rules of this game as we go. And it's science.
So
Yeah, that's
do all
true.
you
And
little
engineering.
do all the little Minecraft hackers have like a IRC channel where they go and they talk about exploits and?
Well, there is an MC Devs channel where a lot of the developers go, but they kind of rip the code apart. But as for just general, map makers and engineers and whatever, not that I know of.
You got another question, Brett?
Oh, I got tons.
Okay.
Can
Can we get one of them? How about just one? We don't need tons.
Oh, well, I was going down through a lot of them. Now I got to go back up to where the
Here, pick a good one. I'll do one from the doc here.
There you go.
From the Enderman. Why are you the best podcast? Oh, that's us.
That's
I guess.
us. That's not to him.
I'm the best podcast. I'll tell you what.
Science.
Okay, here's one from
Science.
at Mother Madeline. What's in your pockets?
Oh yeah, that's that Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's in your pocket, Seth?
All right. I have a Windows phone
Sweet.
because it's from working at Microsoft. I have my keys. I have a stick of Burt's Bees.
What?
Burt's Bees chapstick, yeah.
Oh,
You've never
Yep.
heard of Burt's Bees?
no.
Burt's Bees, baby.
Yeah.
Weird.
Burt's Bees on recommendation from a friend. And I have a wallet. It's a pretty nice wallet. That's it.
Okay.
Tommy Hilfiger. I don't know.
You have a Hilfiger wallet? Wow.
So, I guess.
Thank you.
And let's see here. Here's one from Gus Rebo, who asked Seth, "Do you play SMP? And if so, do you use any mods?"
I almost never play SMP Survival. I can't remember the last time I did that, but of course I play SMP when I'm like testing my games like Team Fortress or whatever. Mostly that's what I'm doing. I'm doing custom maps. I have a group of friends that I play with. We do a lot of PvP maps and that's a lot of fun. And usually that doesn't involve any plugins or mods. Usually it's all vanilla Minecraft stuff because that's kind of what I like doing the most.
And speaking of TF2, Grinwith Lawrence asked Seth, are there upcoming other game modes in your TF2 in Minecraft, like payload or capture points?
Yeah, a couple people have sent me. I mean, people have been making Team Fortress 2 maps in Minecraft for a while. Usually they just don't have the redstone and classes and everything hooked up. So yeah, a few people have sent me basically completed maps, and it shouldn't be too hard to get all the gears turning in there. But I'm not actively working on that right now. But when I do start working on it, I don't think it'll take too long. So yeah, I think it's in there. Of course, I'm going to be updating the existing map for the new features too. So that'll kind of affect how I go about doing stuff in the new maps.
And at Extra Crazy VG asked Seth, are you ever planning to make an adventure custom map with all your Minecraft Creations MC edit filters?
Nice.
Yeah, people have been asking me this for like a year now. Historically, I have said no, that I don't plan on it, and I still don't plan on it right now, although I kind of liked the approach that I took to the TNT Olympics that I did a couple months ago, where basically I made it all in little chunks, and I could make a video about each individual chunk. And so I had that motivation to do one chunk at a time, but they're all, working together in the same map. So if I could figure out the right kind of adventure map where I could do that, then that's something I would definitely consider. But it takes a lot of time and effort to do an adventure map, just to build it, and then all the testing you need to do. And I usually kind of go for low-hanging fruit. I like to do small little things that are just really neat, have a lot of pull, and won't take up that much of my time, so I can do more of them. So it's something I think about from time to time for sure, and I may do it going forward.
Nice. Here's a good question here, from Dr. Chimot Kamo. I don't know. Anyway, I have a question for Seth. What is the largest piece of bling you own?
Okay, yeah. Before the show, I saw this question, so I went over. I don't know. Well, okay. I don't know how many of you have seen this before. This is the bling. This is the bling from.
Oh yeah.
Basically, yeah. I was. I hope you can see it. I wanted to wear this at Minecon, and I did wear it at Minecon last year, so that people who didn't know what I looked like could tell.
Oh yeah, that's
nice.
perfect. So for the audio listeners, he's got a gold $sign necklace.
Yeah, and it's about probably
so I guess
3.5 inches tall.
It's kind of like it's a $sign, but it's also S for Seth Bling.
Hey,
nice.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Anyway, it's just sort of something cheesy that's kind of my sense of humor. I like the cheesy sense of humor a lot.
Yeah, me too. I like the cheese.
I guess that would be my largest and only bling.
That makes me want to make a bunch of like chain necklaces with Minecraft items on it.
Do it.
And let's see, here's one from Vincent. That's at Vinny_Vincent, who wants to know, Jeb versus Notch, who wins in a death match?
Jeb's spry.
I think
he's got reach.
He's got reach.
Too.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. There's this thing that's hard-coded into Minecraft where Notch drops an apple. I think that's still in the game.
Oh yeah.
If Jeb and Notch fought, that bloodlust for that apple would just incense Jeb to go just rampage, and I think that would drive him to victory.
Yeah. I think that's pretty well answered. Or answered. That was an answer. So Exilander wants to know, what is your favorite block?
Out
of all,
it depends how you define a block. I mean, like nothing would be possible without redstone for me. So I guess that's there. Pistons are great. It kind of depends. Is redstone a block?
Yeah.
Do you want dyeable redstone so you can have like a blue stone line and a green stone line and an orange?
Well, there are mods that do that. I've never actually tried them. I'd be fine with having those. I mostly just enjoy playing under the constraints of what are in vanilla. So if they change that, then I'll adjust how I operate to account for that. But I'm perfectly fine without it too. I think there's you can do everything you want without that. It's just maybe a little bit harder. So
Significantly harder.
So it's just more of a challenge, I guess,
a little
with
bit harder.
less, you know. Okay, so let's see. You got another good one over there? Another burning
Say Delius wants to know how long it took you to make the TF2.
We were working on it for about a month. It's kind of an interesting process because I worked on that with Hypixel. That's not my map at all. It's not only my map by any means. Hypixel kind of approached me and said, "We want to work with you," and that was actually a couple of months ago, and I was like, "Oh, I don't really know what to do. If you have any ideas, let me know." As soon as the command blocks came out, I kind of got the idea for this control point thingy, and as soon as I figured out that I could do a TF2 with it, I contacted with them, and I contacted them, and I know that they have a ton of experience with the actual building of maps, and they do some redstone in there too, and so I kind of had the idea for this collaboration where they would do most of the building of the map. I would do kind of the logic and the game balance behind it, and it was just a really good match. So basically, they spent a couple of weeks building the map, and I wasn't really involved. I was kind of doing a little bit of prototyping on my own, but then there was a couple of weeks where I did a lot of redstone and collaborated with them on actually putting the map into its finalized form.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
So do they ever send you hate mail because your name is more well known than theirs, and they resent you for your name?
Hypixel?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We're very friendly, and we put the video on my channel because it would get more views, and it actually drove a lot of views to their channel. Right. They had 30,000 subscribers going into the video. Like a day or two later, they had 40,000 subscribers. It's a pretty big jump.
Have you ever thought about promoting this group called the Dead Workers Party?
That's an interesting idea. I wonder if we've never even thought about the idea of hey, why don't we put the first half of the show or something on whoever we're interviewing, so if they want, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
don't even know if they'd want to.
Kind of weird cross promo.
Other questions?
Here's a good one. This is kind of topical. Michael May 1999 says, "Seth, how do you feel about oatmeal?"
Oatmeal. There
Good,
you
not
go.
great.
Okay,
Good,
just
not
checking.
great.
And K Pudio or Pudlo. K Pudlo wants to know if there was one mod you wanted to be implemented into vanilla Minecraft, what would it be?
I don't actually know that many mods. Vanilla is my thing, and I've looked at some mods before. There's some stuff that has caught my eye over the years. They were talking about maybe putting the allocator mod in, where that's something where you can get stuff in and out of chests. That was pretty cool. But kind of on that note, this isn't an existing mod. Well, it might be, but back when they put in the Ender chest, they made this big announcement the day before that they were putting in a new block into the game from a suggestion from a Reddit post and from November of last year or something. And one of the suggestion posts from November of last year was lasers. And so I really got myself convinced that they were adding lasers into the game.
Yeah.
And I got so excited you would not believe. I couldn't sleep. I was waiting for that update. It was Ender chests. And I was, oh, okay. But if they added lasers, I would be ecstatic.
Nice.
Lasers.
Now what do you want with lasers? Do you want detector lasers or
the vision I had for lasers was you would have these things that would basically, it would shoot a beam in a certain direction. Maybe it would only go a certain distance, 15 meters or whatever. It would shoot this beam, and whatever block it hit, it would provide redstone power to. So you could kind of chain lasers together so that it only emitted a laser when it was receiving power. So you could shoot one laser at another laser, and that would shoot another laser, or you could shoot a piston, and you could activate it from remotely. And maybe if an entity got in the way, it would block the laser and stuff like that. I think there's just a ton of cool stuff you could do. You could do a lot of different redstone contraptions that you couldn't do now. And
I like it.
There's just a ton you could do with it. But we got Ender chests.
That's
so.
way better. It's way better than Ender chests.
Yeah. Lasers.
I mean, Ender chests are good too, I guess, but lasers.
But
that's
lasers and sharks.
Here's one from
Freaking laser beams.
Rbot117. You said in your website launch video that you were a coder before you did YouTube full-time. How do you do YouTube full-time? And what coding languages do you recommend learning?
Okay. Well, you do YouTube full time by making YouTube videos that lots of people want to see and then putting advertisements on them. I mean, basically the way it works is, I make stuff that I think you guys will like and I provide them to you for free. And most people like that. There's ads on some of them. And so whenever, an ad gets shown or somebody clicks on an ad, I get some of the revenue from the advertiser, and it just works out great because everyone's getting free stuff. I'm getting money, you're getting these great videos, and advertisers are getting their advertising. So, I mean, yeah, it's advertising revenue from the videos is how I do YouTube full time. When you get enough views, you can make enough to live off of it. There aren't that many people, I would say, in the world that can really do that, but I'm lucky to be one of them. So thank you guys for that. As for programming, my favorite language is C#, and I think it's also a good language to start out on. I would recommend just downloading C# Express or whatever, and again looking at some tutorials. And if you want to learn that way, Python's also an okay language to start on, but I would say C# if you're looking for a good language.
So, who would play you in the movie version of your life?
I've gotten a lot of people that say I look like Zach Braff. I'm not sure I see it, but I'd be okay with Zach Braff. He's a pretty awesome dude.
Who's that?
He's the guy from Scrubs, the main guy from Scrubs.
Oh, yeah, I can sort of see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's see. And High on Definition wants to know whether or not you like the new boss. What was it called?
Whether or not.
See what you did there.
Oh,
I love it. I actually, I think they did a great job with that one. At this point, it's like, I mean, it took a couple iterations to get there, but it's just hard to contain. You actually have to, strategize, prepare for the battle, and it's not easy by any means. No matter what you do, it's not easy. So I think it's pretty cool that they have that, because the Ender Dragon is just, no one has trouble with that. You just whack the Ender Dragon a few times and it's dead. Like,
I saw Freddie Wong and his crew playing the other night, and they wiped. But I guess we've never actually fought him, have we?
No, I've never even gone to the end.
Really?
I was pretty disappointed the first time, because it's basically sometimes it comes at you and then you shoot him and then he runs away and then you're just like, okay.
See, I figured it was
come back.
I figured it was going to be like a Mario fight.
Yeah.
You got to do the things you
Platformer.
need to do, and then when you do, you can hurt.
I think the Wither boss is a lot more like a Mario fight. Like, you actually have to understand the behavior of the boss.
Yeah.
But the dragon is literally just you break the crystal things. Okay, I guess that part's kind of like a Mario fight. You break the crystal things, but then once you've done that, you just aim a bow at the dragon until it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way,
Bows are OP.
do you know who Bronson Pinchot is? he could play you in the movie.
Don't be ridiculous, cousin Larry.
Bronson
Pinchot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he hangs up after he searches
he
for
is.
this, I'm
He's
going to
probably
thank you
gonna-
later,
Yeah.
Eric. Thanks a lot, man.
So anyway, sorry. He's a cool guy. But anyway. Pinchot is
All right,
like
if you say, I don't know anything about him. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
you wouldn't. You're not old like us.
he's an old 80s dude. In a bunch of shows and movies. Anyway.
The Shaft, home of old people references.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's see. Luke Dobson 98 wants to know where your ideas come from, and are you inspired by anyone or anything?
So my ideas come from two places. Well, not two places, two kind of methods. One is I'll think of like a cool game that I've played before, like Rock'em Sock'em Robots or Hungry Hungry Hippos or whatever. And I'll figure out, okay, are there any Minecraft mechanics that I can exploit that will make the player feel like they're playing this game or remind them of this game in some really nostalgic way. Sometimes there's that. The other way is that I'll discover a new game mechanic, or I'll find someone else's, made a video about a new game mechanic that I haven't seen before, and I will think, okay, what do I know outside of Minecraft that is like that, or even inside of Minecraft? But
Oh, okay.
but so it's kind of there's kind of like two ends of the spectrum. It starts out either completely external or completely internal. Sometimes it's kind of in between. I'll like kind of think of, I don't know, something outside of Minecraft and a mechanic and just kind of marry them on the spot. But it's kind of those two ends. And then in terms of like inspiration, I would say for like making my videos, Disco provides a lot of inspiration. I think he's the best Minecraft videographer there is. He does an incredible job editing his videos and making them just so aesthetically appealing. And then Etho is also someone that I aspire to kind of talk like. He's great at talking, explaining things, making things interesting. Those are the two people that he's just very professional. Those are the two people that I kind of, in terms of video making, that I aspire to be like.
Cool. Excellent.
And we have a question from Rapid Ninja 42, who wants to know if you think they'll finally put in lanterns this Halloween.
What? Were they supposed to do that?
Yeah, that was the last Halloween update. They were going to put.
Yeah, last year there was this big deal about Minecraft, or they're going to add lanterns to the game, and then torches are going to burn out on their own, and you have to relight the torches. And everyone's like, "No, I don't want that. I don't want to have to relight my torches," and whatever. Yeah. People were like stocking up torches in their chests because like they thought the old torches might not burn out. Anyway. I'm not sure that they're going to go with lanterns. I mean, there's already like redstone lamps. Maybe they'll do more stuff like that. I don't think they're going to make torches burn out. Mm-hmm. And also, they're kind of getting close to the actual release. I think they're more working on bugs right now.
So we have another one from Aztec Consulting, who wants to know if you watch videos of people playing your maps.
Not that often, actually. I don't really... Honestly, I don't watch that many videos in general. And when I do, it's usually something... I want to learn something. I want to learn something new about Minecraft. I do some playtesting with my maps, so I kind of generally know how people play the maps. So I don't find that as valuable to my learning experience as something like a new type of redstone contraption or whatever. So... some, but not a ton.
Okay. Let's see. The Pixel Wizard says, "Good luck, Seth Bling. They just had Notch on the show, and you have to top that." So
far, have to top hat?
Yes, you have to top hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
I don't have a top hat.
We've had this from a lot of people, so I'm just going to name Samo7230 wants to know what's your favorite creation, and a lot of people have actually been wanting to know that. Of yours.
Of yours, yeah.
I'm gonna cheat and say 3 things. But I'll be quick about them. My favorite invention, because I do kind of different things. My favorite invention is the color display on the map. Just kind of came at it like, I don't think anyone expected that a color display was going to happen in Minecraft. I was really proud of that. My favorite like design in a mini game is Rock'em Sock'em Robots, because I managed to make 20 blocks just completely blast you with nostalgia. And it's just the design. It's just a few blocks, but they look just so much like the actual game and behave like it too. And then my third answer is Team Fortress, because it's just like it completely resets the standard for Minecraft custom PvP maps, I think, in my opinion.
Very nice. All 3 good creations.
Well, okay.
And let's see. Unless there's something crazy, then we should probably move on. But do you see last crazy ones?
High on Definition wants to know if you're tired of these questions yet. So we'll go ahead and move on to this.
Excavation station.
All right. So the first one is boss sounds. By the way, this segment is about what you want in the game. So you can go to our website and submit these ideas. So from Ice Corin wants boss sounds. I noticed that when fighting the Ender Dragon, there are never any roar or grumbles. What's up with that? I think there should be sounds for the Wither when it comes out, like weird disembodied breathing or something.
I like it. Yeah. I didn't know there weren't Ender Dragon sounds.
It's totally silent, yeah.
That's very strange.
Yeah. And that's why I like editing videos, because I like putting in all the stuff that is missing.
Especially
fun.
if you consider the Enderman is so noisy now.
Yeah.
Like maybe I should just make that noise, the a stare at Enderman noise, just nonstop, just in your face.
Might cry.
Yeah.
A little.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. And Cave Johnson wants a slightly sinister happy world, a world which is evil but is like covered in pink wool, and if you stand on a spot too long, it explodes. It may seem weird, but it'd be rather funny.
Yes. Stop moving. It's like speed in Minecraft. Stop moving.
Speed in Minecraft.
This is kind of. Is Dinnerbone still in the chat? He needs to. He needs to hear
you
this.
Need to hear this
It's
one.
a
This
great
is
idea.
brilliant. Yeah.
Oh.
Because Cave Johnson is known for his good ideas.
Cave Johnson.
And
I'm
then-
Cave Johnson.
Oh yeah, it's the newscaster dude.
No,
right?
it's when life gives you lemonade or lemons, you take them and you squeeze them and you put them in somebody's eye. It's from Portal 2.
Oh,
Cave
yeah.
Johnson. Cave Johnson here.
Oh, right. Cave Johnson. Yeah, I only played half of the game. I need to keep playing it.
What?
Other games came out.
What?
Yeah.
Should probably finish that game.
Everybody needs to stop
Should I start
making
it?
games and
Should
let
we
me
play it
catch up.
together?
What?
Portal 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
kind
a
of
great game.
I did the
Relevant.
first
I know,
one.
I loved it.
I
I
did the
loved
first
I loved
one,
the first
right.
half of the game, and I put it down because some stupid game came out and took my attention away. But anyway, that's
weird.
what happens.
So, Dr. Cherno wants more sky things to be incorporated into the game more. Maybe a hidden sky jungle or a castle in the sky, or even Jack in the giant beanstalk. But more. Give him more. Or give him death.
That's Chimot. Dr. Chimot.
Oh, is that not an R and an N?
That seems moddy to me. That doesn't seem main
Dr.
gaming.
Chemo?
Chemot?
Maybe chemo.
I thought it was Chernot.
I don't
Cherno?
know.
I don't know.
So anyway, so
Him.
giant beanstalks and stuff.
Her. It. Them.
Hidden sky jungles. And castles in the sky.
It'd be kind of cool, as a rare mushroom biome type thing.
Yeah, just a very rare thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe like a floating castle up there with lots of like fire charged cannons on the side
Wow,
and lasers.
that's a little fancy. I mean, I could see something like this
Lasers,
happening,
you got
maybe,
me. Yeah.
maybe without lasers and stuff.
I'm on board.
But like, we do have the mushroom thing. That's like a super rare biome or whatever, and we have pyramids and weird things that are being created in the desert, and things in the Nether. I mean, I guess I could see like a flying chunk of land with a castle built on top of it. Why not? The sky is high enough nowadays.
This is what I want, and it'll be controversial, and everybody will hate me and whatever. I want basically a Hearthstone, like in WoW, or something you click on that takes you home, with the one caveat that everything you have is dropped on the ground. Maybe in a bag or
so
something.
you can't
or a
take it
chest.
all.
So you can't take it with you. But like in those extreme cases where you get stuck somewhere, or
How about this? How about it's like
I know you can
Terminator?
just
Isn't that
die.
death?
I don't think you can just die, but like on, say, playing hardcore. I guess that's
yeah.
not hardcore though. If you get lost
Yeah.
or something.
So
Yeah, I mean, that's what death does on normal mode, right? You just drop all your stuff and go back to your home.
Okay, so you
That's
can only keep
true.
the stuff in your the line of stuff.
how about
Not your.
how about it
full inventory.
teleports
I don't
you
know.
without anything and without clothes? You're just naked, like the Terminator. You're just nude.
I take it back. I don't want that idea.
Okay, it's a little weird.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Yeah.
let's do that. I didn't get the new bumpers. We need the new notch.
Oh, the
telling
notch
people
drops.
this,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get notch drop-ins next episode.
Sure.
So
we
the next
will.
one is from Ethael. Ethael says it's called The Button. There should be a small red button in the corner of the screen that is totally unexplained, and when pressed, it should either destroy your world or spawn a bunch of pink villagers around you.
What is happening?
I'm gonna buzzer that one.
Yeah, no.
The button.
Yeah, no.
Hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've got to go like in just poker odds. It's just horrible odds,
yeah,
unless the villagers all have diamonds that you can steal from them.
yeah, yeah.
True.
So anyway, that was Excavation Station today, full of brilliance and magnificence.
Pretty
Well, maybe
awesome.
we have some on Twitter, or maybe
Sightings.
So beautiful. Oh my god. It's so intense.
Okay. Coming in first there is Biomes of Plenty mod. TDWP _ for the win. FTW has added 50 unique biomes to Minecraft with this mod including Savannah,
50.
Mystic Forest, and Deadlands. Now this is nice for machinima makers because this will just give you a lot of new sets to play with. And also I guess adventure maps, map makers as well, because I mean, start off with a blank canvas. Why not start off with some crazy new biome? So I do like these. And the Alps looks really cool. Anyway, so there's like 50 of them. Awesome.
Huh.
That's cool.
Good stuff. What's the next one?
the next one is a Raspberry Pi based Minecraft server.
Yes.
There's an article from Tech Hive Highlights that uses one of the new $25 Raspberry Pi computers as a Minecraft server for 2 people. Wow. And how much have I been paying monthly for damn servers? Jeez. Redditor Brightmore constructed the server using encased in Lego blocks for that Minecrafty look, and we'll have a link to the image gallery here.
The Legos are probably more expensive than the server.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Definitely the molds are. They're like $4 billion because, they're packed with concrete or something.
Oh, that's right, the molds.
But also, let's see, we have a Falling Meteors mod here from Tyrannosaurus.
Something like what you wanted? And this what you mentioned to Notch? That you wanted meteors?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now
Yeah.
you're less excited about it.
So this is Alex D. Grader. Let's see, it's for 1.25, and it can be updated. I guess these are notes from Astrogalian here. It adds meteors to the game along with new things to mine and craft from the debris. So, yeah.
So it comes with like meteorite tools and armor and that kind of material, and you can build things. So it's kind of a whole new big mod that gives you
Meteor. So that's
craftable
really cool,
items and things like that. But it says meteors fall to the ground and explode, creating meteorite ore, and sometimes bringing some extraterrestrial mobs with it. Maybe this explains where creepers come from. Be quick and get to those meteor blocks before once they are cooled. No meteor chips for you. Weird. So there's a bit of exploration and events and things happening too, apparently. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, sounds
Seeing
neat.
shields, summoner. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. We might have to try this out.
Make a video.
Meteors. America.
Okay, and if you can't get into meteors and you can get into zombies, well, you can do the zombie style. Is this Gungan style? Is this what's going on here? There's a certain inevitability about internet memes being reimagined with a Minecraft theme. Verida. Is it Verida?
Yes.
It is right.
Yes.
Right.
Enlisted the help of animatronic Craft PRG5 on 3D animation and 9 Diamond on music to present this parody of, you guessed it, Gungan style.
Yeah, and Slamacow did a
Yeah.
video of did an animated GIF of a zombie doing
Oh.
Gangnam Style this week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one has the elevator going on with it. There's been a lot of let me skip around a bit. But anyway, the elevator dance. You know the one if you've seen the video, and I know you've seen the video. Everybody's seen the video. Anyway.
What was it, the number one video on YouTube of all time, I think?
Oh, is it?
It's
I
either
guess I
number one or
wouldn't
number
doubt
two.
it.
No.
It's either number one or number two. I'm not kidding.
How can
No
it go up
way.
that fast? Is it frequency of watched? I guess there's a formula for that. I don't know. Oh, well. It used to be the TF2 video that Seth Bling put out, but I got overrun by Koreans or something. I don't know.
Pretty close.
So,
Something like that.
The last thing here we need to tell you about is Netflix. If you're not on Netflix, you got a problem, mister. You need to go sign up for a trial right now. Go to netflix.com/deadworkersparty and start watching some cheesy 80s. You can check out Brenton Poncho on, let's see, I don't think Perfect Strangers is on there, but the frickin', what are the Eddie Murphy movies from the 80s I was talking about? Oh, Beverly Hills Cop. He's the character on there. He plays Serge. Sally. I don't know how you say it. But anyway, go check out some stuff on there. That's the way I watch TV and movies. I don't have cable. I don't have anything else. It's just Netflix, and it's been like that for since forever, really. So yes, go check it out.
Okay.
And also, as part of sightings for that segment, be sure to go to SethBling.com, look at his new website, and of course, all his videos on his channel, which is youtube.com/SethBling. I see TF2 videos nearing the 1 million marker. It's getting close there.
It's getting up there.
Oh, is it?
It's at 800 right now, so everybody go on over there and tip it over. Because I know there's 200,000 people right now in the.
I think I have four videos with 1 million views. This would be my 5th, or maybe would be my 4th. I'm not sure.
Nice.
Okay, so Gangnam Style wasn't the most viewed; it was the most liked, with 3,201,958 likes on YouTube. It is also number 3 most discussed, with about 1.5 million comments on it.
That's insane.
I don't think I ever liked the video. See, with big viral videos like that, I don't want to spam the rest of YouTube with likes and stuff. Like, I feel like everybody's already seen it anyway. Why am I trying to spread it even more? So that's why I don't like really big videos, even though in my head I like them.
And how many videos on the front page have something style in their names? Like, there's Klingon style right now, and
yeah.
And it is the number 11 most viewed video of all time, surpassing somebody that I used to know and catching up to Adele rolling in the deep.
Is it close to Friday yet?
What?
No.
Oh, no, that's the most hated, right? Most disliked video.
Friday's not even close to
No,
that.
I think Beds in the Nether is the most.
Yeah, we got a
Beds in
stinker.
the Nether.
We got a stinker of a video on our channel. So I guess that's it, and we are closing it up here.
Indeed.
And where's that outro music at? I don't quite hear it.
Yeah, shouldn't there be some music playing now?
I should just hit the other button. That would have been funny.
Oh, I do hear it. I think that means the end of the show is near. Well, Seth, so I think we should work on something. I have you on Skype, like something, I don't know, it's like art meets science, some kind of thing. Like, you know, I like to make these audiovisual experiments, and you like to make scientific, like, you know, physical experiments, and it's just like, I don't know, somehow we can put them together, but I'll be thinking about something that we can do, and I think
And if you ever decide you want to do an adventure map, you let us know.
Oh, and we're always down for adventure maps. Have you even played an adventure map? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you play one on YouTube, but
No, I don't think I started playing one of the super hostile Mass 5X, and I just rage quit so fast.
Now, do you find? And that's what I wonder on an adventure map. If you played one that wasn't so like hard, that if you would be more into the mechanics of like what's going on and like being able to kind of like bypass everything because you're like, oh, all you got to do is blink twice and that will stop.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure it ever occurred to me to play an adventure map.
well, you know,
I
know of a map that would be perfect. You have to use a lot of ingenuity and building and crafting and creating things and knowing about the game hardcore to get out of these puzzles. It's basically just a series of puzzles, but I've yet to play it, and I've never seen anybody play it, but I have it bookmarked, and I'm not going to say the name of it because I want it to be a total surprise. It's It's very hefty, but if there was anybody to bring along, it would be you.
Yeah. And we'll make everybody laugh, and you can solve all the puzzles.
But
That sounds interesting. The puzzles.
yeah. But anyway, but we'll talk. But yeah,
Great, yeah.
it's been fun. It's been a good time. Good times.
So, Seth, what have you got something on the horizon? Have you got another video that's going to be coming out soon that's going to blow everybody's mind?
You know, honestly, I spent a lot of effort on the TF2 thing and then launching the website, and I don't really have anything in the works, but it doesn't take long for me to just come up with an idea and just put it in. So who knows?
My next question is, how much did you program? How much did you MC edit the color map display thing?
I didn't use any custom filters or custom code. I just used the MC edit features. But basically, what I did is I made all the circuitry for 6 pixels in a row. I think it was 6 pixels in a row. No, 7 pixels maybe. And then I kind of copied and pasted that to make a whole row of 40 pixels.
Yeah.
And then I kind of copied and pasted that to make 2 offset groups of 2 adjacent rows of 40 pixels, because they were kind of, every other row was offset from each other. And then I copied and pasted that to make the whole 60 by 40 thing. And then to get the images in, because I didn't manually enter the pixels for the images, I used SpriteCraft with certain blocks selected, and I made images like that, and then I replaced certain materials with other materials, because the materials that look a certain color, when you're looking at them, look different on the map. And then I had to cut out strips of those by using MCEdit, cloning, and then I cloned those into the actual redstone contraption that was already built.
That's what I figured.
Wow.
That's exactly what I figured happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com, or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010. Dead Workers Party Network. Only The Shaft can prevent forest fires.